I'm keeping my fucking hands up.
I'm not reaching for no gun, bro. Step out. Can I move my phone? Step out.
Have a firearm pulled on him by the Omaha Police Department all in the same day. Imagine that.
Qasim Shabazz is shaken up.
Man, I thought we were getting ready to lose our lives.
Let him know with this pullover, this is authorized. Think about that. Authorized to pull him over. That you ain't gonna never be bigger than us. That's what the cops send a message. I don't care what anybody say.
Terence Crawford's victory celebration in Omaha took an unexpected turn. Only hours after being honored with a parade and a packed party for his win over Canelo Alvarez, he was stopped by police early in the morning. According to authorities, Crawford was driving a blue sedan at high speed when officers pulled him over around 1:27 a.m. The situation quickly escalated after police reportedly spotted a firearm on the floor of the car, leading them to order everyone inside to step out at gunpoint.
No, E-belt.
You gotta step out.
I'm opening the door.
You can take
I'm
mine
opening
off
the door.
of me right here on my right. I'm keeping my fucking hands up.
I'm not reaching for no gun, bro.
Step out.
Can I move my phone?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Tim Bradley shared his thoughts on Terence Crawford's recent traffic stop, offering an analysis that struck a chord with many fans. He suggested that the incident felt less like a simple traffic violation and more like an attempt to make a point. In Bradley's view, Crawford's growing fame may have prompted certain authorities to remind him that success doesn't place anyone above the law. He pointed out how it often seems that moments of triumph can quickly turn tense or uncomfortable, as if celebration can't happen without disruption. Bradley's remarks captured the irony of Crawford's special night ending under flashing police lights instead of continued celebration.
I mean, Terence Crawford, he on the highest cloud, bruh. In his city, let him know. Let him know. With this pullover, this is authorized. Think about that. Authorized to pull him over. That you ain't gonna never be bigger than us. That's what the cops send a message. I don't care what anybody say. The cops send a message. This our city. You might got the key, but I got the handcuffs. That's what that was. Yeah. And before y'all start talking about my ceiling real quick, my roof, hey, it been raining and stuff. Hey, it's raining now. The clouds is out right now. You can see them in the background. I'm gonna go watch the damn car in a little bit once this rain stops. But anyways, back to the video. Oh, man, look. You ain't got no city until you got the police. That's a fact. Yeah. Shoot. You ain't got no city unless you got the police. Don't ever forget that. You gotta have the law enforcement on your side, man. They gotta be looking out for you. For the good. Not for the bad, for the good. Yeah. Terence Crawford, it don't matter what you do for your city, man. Bruh, I'm letting you know right now, man. With this incident right here, they waiting on you to do something bad. This dude right here, he was trying to jack you. He was trying to catch you slipping. That's all it was. Seeing you on TV, displayed all on TV, parade shut down and stuff. He gotta be, securing certain points and stuff like that. He mad. He mad to see you.
Crawford's head of security described the traffic stop as one of the most frightening moments of his career. He said the officers seemed tense from the start, escalating the situation far beyond what was necessary. What began as a simple stop quickly turned chaotic when the group was ordered out of the car at gunpoint. According to him, the experience left everyone shaken, turning what was meant to be a night of celebration into a moment of real fear. He emphasized that this was no ordinary traffic stop. It was an intense and unforgettable ordeal for everyone involved.
Was in the passenger seat, the same man who rode on the float with Bud during Saturday's parade.
Be a man who can get to receive his second key to the city and have a firearm pulled on him by the Omaha Police Department all in the same day. Imagine that.
Qasim Shabazz is shaken up.
Man, I thought we were getting ready to lose our lives.
Being the head of Terence Crawford's security, Shabazz has seen a lot, but nothing like this.
Oh man, it was terrible. It was terrible.
Early Sunday morning, Crawford and his team were leaving an after party following his parade. According to police, they pulled their vehicle over near 12th and Cass Streets for reckless driving. That's where things took a dark turn.
And as soon as he said he had a firearm, the police officer that was on his side became unhinged.
Police immediately drew their weapons, pointing a gun at Shabazz and the pound-for-pound champ.
I literally have my hands on top of the ceiling and the inside of the vehicle.
According to police, an officer had identified a firearm on the floor of the vehicle.
Police officials stated that Terence Crawford's car was initially stopped for suspected reckless driving. During the stop, officers reported seeing 2 firearms on the floorboard, which caused the situation to escalate and led them to order everyone out of the vehicle at gunpoint. However, after checking the weapons, authorities confirmed they were legally owned and properly registered. With no other violations found, Crawford was issued only a citation for reckless driving and released shortly afterward. Although the matter was officially closed, the timing raised eyebrows. Many felt the incident carried a deeper message, that on the very day Crawford was being celebrated as a hometown hero, some officials wanted to remind him of who held the power. For critics, it seemed less about a traffic violation and more about enforcing authority.
Parade. KETV Newswatch 7's Pete Cudahy spoke with Mayor John Ewing, who requested that the Omaha Police Department conduct an internal investigation. And Pete, what did the mayor have to say?
Yeah, Julie, Mayor Ewing says that after such a great day yesterday, he was heartbroken hearing about the news of the traffic stop. That's why he reached out to Police Chief Todd Schmaderer and Terence Crawford himself to find out what exactly happened at that traffic stop. Omaha Police released a statement saying that a car driven by Terence Crawford was stopped for driving recklessly around 1:30 in the morning on Cass Street. An officer confirmed that while Crawford was reaching to grab his information, the cop spotted a gun by Crawford's feet.
Andre Ward, one of boxing's most respected voices, offered a powerful take on the situation surrounding Terence Crawford. He noted that Crawford has faced efforts to downplay his success for years. Before the Canelo fight, critics often claimed his wins came from decisions rather than dominance, a way, Ward believes, to weaken the recognition Crawford truly deserves. Ward connected that same mindset to the recent traffic stop in Omaha, seeing it as part of a broader pattern where people try to remind great athletes of their limits. He stressed that no amount of criticism or controversy can erase what Crawford has already achieved. His record, discipline, and the respect he's earned in the sport speak louder than any attempt to diminish his legacy.
To bury Terence Crawford. They tried to ruin his reputation and say that he wasn't a draw when the numbers were there for you to see. When he went to MSG against guys that didn't have big names or that were faded, like Amir Khan, or when he fought Kavyaskis, he did numbers. There was a smear campaign about his personality. He doesn't talk. Nobody wants to hear him. No, that you don't want to hear. So you try to speak for the masses when the whole time you have a star right here. You got to learn how to talk to this man. Even as recent as his last fight, the fight before Canelo, the smear campaign continued. I don't hear the smear campaign now. Them voices got really, really quiet like they typically do when they get proven wrong, and they either try to jump on the wagon, I knew this kid was going to be that, or they get very, very quiet and they start to retreat back to wherever they came from, and they don't have a lot to say. So I'm happy for this brother for that reason, because they tried to bury him, Roy. It didn't work. He overcame that. He said, give me my shot. I'm going to show you. And he kept doing it time and time again, and he did it again against Canelo Alvarez Saturday.
Some commentators believe there may have been more to the Omaha incident than what appeared in the official reports. They've suggested that local authorities could have felt uneasy about how much influence and recognition Terence Crawford now holds in his hometown. Once seen as a neighborhood success story, Crawford has grown into a global icon and a powerful symbol of pride for Omaha. Analysts hinted that the traffic stop might have been a subtle way of reminding both Crawford and the community that authority still lies with the city's institutions. They connected the event to a larger pattern often seen with public figures, that the higher someone rises, the more likely they are to face moments meant to test or contain their growing influence.
Police officer wanted to send a statement because he doesn't like the rise of the Black Messiah. He don't like to see a black person in position of power. So he pulled Terence Crawford over for quote-unquote reckless driving. And as he approached the car, he decided to lie on his report, because as he approached the car, he stated that he saw a firearm on the floor panel. Come to find out, Terence Crawford informed him as he approached the driver's side door where Terence Crawford was driving, and in the passenger side was Terence Crawford's head security guard. In the back was Coach Malachi, and a young lady was on the side of Coach Malachi in the back seat. And Terence Crawford has legal firearms, and of course his security has legal firearms. They informed the officer that they have legal firearms in the vehicle. He then brandished his firearm, pointed at Terence Crawford's face, and then got very aggressive as Terence Crawford got, and his security and everybody in the vehicle, Coach Malachi, got nervous because he started to show the actions and body language of somebody that wanted to do something completely left. And now in the police report that has been obtained by the community and released and leaked, he never puts about the reckless driving. He never puts